every word I say to them. I realize now that everything wonderful that has happened to me in the past 3 years was because of my parents' unconditional support and faith in me. I want to take a moment to reflect on all those people in our lives who've helped us make this day a reality. Our parents, our siblings, I have to mention my sister, otherwise she'll kill me as well. Our spouses, our friends, the baristas at Starbucks, and of course our babies who wait at home and welcome us with smiles and dirty diapers after a 14-hour call. Was it appropriate to say 14 or is it 10, 12? I don't know what it takes to be ACGME accident, but I don't want to lose Additionally, I also want to thank that grandparent, that uncle, that mentor, who lives in some remote village where we come from, who is so proud of us because we're a doctor in Manhattan. We want to thank you for providing the glamorous Hollywood image of ourselves that we strive each day to live up to. I just want all of you to know that we talk about you all the time at work. We really miss you and we really, really love you. And we could not have done all this without you. Anyways, moving on to a more serious note now. We've been faced with some serious challenges during the last 3 years. Starting residency with considerable visa issues. Some of us are still dealing with it, Maria. Intern year was plagued with manual disinfection. Although some of us probably enjoyed it a little bit too much and chose it as a profession, we did, right? Prism issues, losing that long, detailed, skillfully penned 10 pages long note describing how we battled Ebola, of course by Ashish, only to be replaced on the next day by 3 keywords as per HPI. Then we'd hurry to noon conference only to find that Seamless is still not delivered. The 3:55 p.m. admission by the MC, straight from JFK Airport with a Spanish-speaking patient who said total body dolor, because of whom we had to miss the 4:30 p.m. jeepney. That was a struggle. The 2:30 a.m. pages. Doctor, I can't do it as well as Sid can, but please change diet to puree. Doctor, blood pressure 145 over 90. Please advise. Or just those 235822s. It wasn't easy, especially the mysterious anonymous feedbacks on new innovations. We stuck in the elevator, Zinat, the fire in 5 and 5. But we always had the chick magnet to entertain us, and the WhatsApp group to answer everything, from Dr. Simone's elusive cell phone number to the best practice guidelines for almost everything, including total body dolor. James always had a remedy to everything on WhatsApp. Along the way, we learned a lot. We learned to write 10 notes. We learned that it was perfectly human to forget to order an INR for that patient on Coumadin, although we ordered coags on every other patient on the list. And then we also realized that we had enough time in the morning to show up with the labs drawn ourselves before rounds so that the resident doesn't find out. We learned the art of coping with the infinite sepsis bundle emails, running the medical course, carrying the AC backpack to run an RRT in the psych unit, maintaining a binder while discussing very challenging cases, including those of neurohypothyroidism. We learned the concept of stat formas. We also learned about medical consults and IV line placement by non-teaching. Pushback. Even Rupin learned how to give push-ups. We learned the skill involved with successfully calling a consult. sometimes it came quite naturally to Esra, not to the others. We definitely learned the art of group study over Hopkins modules. I don't think I can take names over here. We also learned from some of our seniors that we could do phone rounds from documentation rooms, or even work from home in medicine. Living with all of you, I have realized one thing, that anything is possible. It is possible, obviously, to publish the best research in what seems like a bazillion journals, from Shilp and Paul. It is possible to start a wellness curriculum and influence lives of countless disinterested residents. Krishna. It is also possible to prepare for half a marathon in a few months. It's a pretty big deal coming from Swati, who could barely stand for about 15 minutes straight in intern year. Yeah. We also learned to find happiness in little things. Even those driving from a distance, like Mike and Emmett, who are always punctual, or on their discounted cab rides like Saika, or on the MTA like Sayed. Some found happiness in the one admission they were able to send to Ritu for exams to Carol, which later obviously got redirected back to the Some of us were happy to do the 13 plus overflows, like Hafiz, Vyomesh, who is literally the MC helper last night, and Abdul Manan, very happy to do admissions. Some even chose to work with a very, very, very black cloud on them. Some found happiness in off-site coffee rounds. Vishal? Vic? Yo-yo? No. And of course, we all found happiness in a lounge, where we spend more than 12 hours every single day. It became a habit. We danced and laughed like Ramya, who also made videos. I can't mention dancing without Sean and Shilp, but this is about the lounge. We made boomerang videos like Needu. We played table tennis thanks to Boram. Even repaired furniture like Carlos. And of course, some of us just came to sleep, right? Like Chima. But through all of this, we had each other to vent. Whether it was about the changing politics, the changes in the lounge, the changing faculty, the changing leadership, obviously, or just the change in the color of our scrubs. We vented. Without crazy hours, some of us were struggling to find time to shave. Sid is not here with us today, but we all know it's very hard to shave. While others found time to even be organized, like Lindsay. Then there were those of us who were exceptional educators in grand rounds while keeping an eye out for the nearest lactation room. We did it. Some others even found time for a second residency on the east side, like Ashwin and Harold. Those extra fares. But apart from all of this, we are a family. We ate, thanks to Jasmine, all these extra pounds I can't fit into my dress. We loved, and sadly, we also sometimes lost. Esha, you will always be remembered, and we wish you were here with us today. But with the loss, we also gain new friends. Franco and Masamad, who have easily become an inseparable part of this wild family. I want to start thanking so many people who influenced our lives here at St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital, or St. Luke's West Hospital. Our chiefs, the ones who never answered our emails. The ones who answered but never said yes to anything. Which inevitably made this year's chiefs look so much better. But not only did they look better, they actually are better. They redefined the definition of chief for us. They even agreed to give us days off for an unplanned wedding that we are still waiting to attend in 37.2 whatever days. No pressure, it was a mass email, but you still have 37 days. We also want to recognize them for some of the happiest hours of residency we've had, although we sort of remember them. Introducing us to Smorgasburg, Escape the Room, Lobster Company, The Rooftops, because we would have never graduated from Jake's Salon or Valhalla. The leadership. Dr. Patel, who couldn't be here with us today, we truly respect you and everything that you've done for us. From housing us during the fire, to hand-delivering us lunch and dinner in the lounge every day during those days. Dr. Cooley, Dr. Stewart, who have been so well regarded that my words would do no justice to describe our gratitude and admiration to you. The APDs, Dr. Prigulini, Dr. Osorio, Dr. Goldberg, Dr. Viro, Dr. Jude, who's not here, Dr. Thrial, who got to know us at a personal level and became more so our friends than just our mentors or advisors. And all our other attendants. And all our other attendants in the floors, in the units, the outpatient, who taught us a real concept of medicine. I would be failing in my duty if I did not tell Dalcia what she means to us. And definitely thank her for the patience exhibited as we wait until the last possible minute to log those duty hours or complete an annual health screen. Doesn't even make us log the hours anymore. Hassan, Sylvia, Linda, Tanya, Tree, who received emails non-stop, sometimes with ridiculous requests, but always were there for us. I also have to thank the prelims. You were more than welcome. Your efforts definitely did not go unnoticed. Now that we move on to the next phase, we have to applaud ourselves for making it. Our dream fellowship. Some with 30 plus interviews like Meda, some with just that one right interview taking us straight to Mayo Clinic, Sean, Swati. We had to congratulate ourselves on our dream jobs and finally being able to make afford that Doctor in Medicine title. We should also acknowledge some of us who enjoyed residency so much that they decided to redo it. Vic. Now is the time for us to shine. We have achieved our goal, and it's time for us to be the people we've always wanted to be. Going forward, there will surely be times when we will doubt ourselves and our abilities. We just have to remember how far along we have come. Remember everything that we've faced and all the fears we've overcome. It is funny that day by day nothing changes, But when you look back, everything is different. We didn't realize we were making memories that we're going to treasure forever. We didn't realize we were making friends who are now family. Our lives will change, but we will still be friends forever, just one phone call away. To the last 3 years of residency, class of 2017, I will miss you.